Hey everyone, I don't know how much time I have because my parent or my mom just left. My only 10 minutes, but it's fine. Um, this script was written a few months ago, before August. It's before my girlfriend and I started talking again. So here it goes. How can you move on in life knowing you lost your true love for good? For good. For me, my experience was complicated as all are. Before I get into detail, this is part two. The link to part one is in the top right corner. So the add the card. If you want to skip ahead to the part where I start talking about dealing with heartbreak to go to, I'm gonna edit the video and add a timestamp. So that's part one. And as with part one, here are my past experiences with love. And for the record, this all happened since Valentine's Day last year, since Valentine's Night uploaded part one. So Kurt says one of the best I thought it would. I'm disaster. I won't go into detail if I had messed up. At the time I was devastated, but I've forgotten about it until today. Also, girl number seven is one of my neighbors. We used to play outside with family and friends. It was really obviously like me, and I think I would have liked her back had it not been for her age. She was a small kid or anything, but she was too young. Number eight is a sister of number seven. She's also one of my neighbors. And when she liked me, she not only felt I was cute, but also wanted kids. Yeah, she's talking about having babies when I was wild. And I think I also would have liked her, but she was dating someone while she liked me. So I'm not gonna get into that. Number nine, a classmate in one of my periods. She never confessed straight up, but it was obvious. I didn't like her back. Like number 30, I avoided her. And then number 10, dang it. Let's like a decade, I guess. She's the cousin of my I real life best friend. We met in middle school but never really spoke. We said hi to each other in middle school, but we never had the classes together. And then when we graduated middle, we went to different high schools. So if we're going back to the previous year as well, then it's where I rank up there in number four. When I was writing the script for part one, I wrote something about she had said something about my family. That was true. I don't know where I thought got from. I think it was too long of a time. I can't think of the word. It was too far apart to remember specifically what had actually happened. But I remember it apparently. I developed feelings for her. It sounds dumb, but she was fairly recent after the whole situation with girl number one. Was not trying to love anyone again, let alone get back into a relationship. I was super sensitive around the topic of love, but she was different. I even said I loved her on the first FaceTime, platonically of course, but still. And we were like best friends for around a month until I developed feelings. So I was a really young kid. Well, not young, obviously, but I was stupid. And my way of thinking back then was if a boy and girl were best friends, and eventually one of them would always catch me on some pictures, which was annoying. So stay friends, don't make things weird. So when it happened to me, my mindset was already set. Boom, two steps ahead. So my decision was made. After realizing I liked her or loved her romantically, I decided to end things. I I couldn't say it for a little, so I waited for a quick moment to parentheses take a break. In reality, I just needed an excuse to ghost her. Nowadays, I would never do that again. Not only have I learned my lesson, but I'm now heartsick. I haven't had a real experience with love recently. None of my past relationships have never been as beautiful and memorable as the girl with girl before. For number four has been whenever I hear the word love, her face appears in my mind every single time. So if I were given a choice to choose either go to the future and or go to the past, I would go to the past only to get her back. Since we stopped talking, I tried to talk to her multiple times in hopes of us reconnecting, but nothing came out of it. The first was a month after the ghosting. We had officially ended things, and in her words, this chapter is over. Which to me now seems like a really clear and obvious way of saying this is the end of us. By the time I was fine to play love, the second was maybe half a year after we had stopped talking. I confessed straight up what had actually happened, and she was upset, understandably, as to why. And in the end, she said these words: I forgive you, and honestly, I don't care anymore. Completely forgot my niece too. It's kudos to her. However, the last thing she said was what hurt the most. I mean, it's not that deep. So how did I deal with losing her? I didn't. But use that loss as memories. While I do remember her for her, I also remember her for the lessons that she taught me. One was that things never last forever. So don't take anything for granted. Sway what you have now because you might not have it tomorrow. Another was that love is a special thing. It's not right, it's being earned. You have to constantly work with your partner to make sure you're both happy. I was happy in the end, but by not tough to get through with her, I stayed unhappy and made her unhappy as well. And trust your partner, sir, but don't trust them in real life. When I stopped talking to her, she directly gave me the benefit of the doubt. She trusted me, and I broke that trust. Finally, that's where the spirit ended. Um, so that's where we defended the video. But since I broke up our script, started talking again, and we've gone back together. However, since the last part, well, synthesizer said we've separated for a second time. It quite literally happened a few hours ago. I'm still processing everything. I can't really respond to my friend's text. I'm swapping out the video I would have had today, working from some robots for lists. And it might not have mattered to you guys, but it really does to me. Um, I said I'm sorry I'm crying about this part. I don't cry often, and I know I'm not supposed to have feelings when I'm, um, timid. Am I even recording? Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I can't even press the button. But yeah, I don't really cry often. Well, last time I did was, oh, it said she's gonna move. So that was, I was kind of a little cry. So I'm not right now, surprisingly. And I was spent the past, let's say, hour reading past for our past tests. And I'm not even a month in. I genuinely love her without my heart. And losing her twice feels like dying rebirthing, only to die once more. So until December, I have weekly long videos scheduled, so I don't do anything regarding YouTube. I'm going to take this time to self-improve, but it's going to take me a while, probably a long one, to feel like myself again. So I'm sorry to everyone. I hope you guys never have to experience what I am right now. I I guess I'm the use the advice I would have given you guys for myself. I can't believe this happened. I still am processing everything, but it's life. Things happen, and I don't even know for sure what seems about us. I just know good morning text, physical contact, walking her to class. Let's see, no baby names, no I love you. All that romantic reference as of now. I don't know if we're gonna be there. I don't know anything. Honestly, this is brand new. You are the first person to hear about us, or people, whatever. I can't listen probably because what happened. So yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know how to explain this. Like, this is really. sad. Obviously it's sad, but humble the spirit. And if you guys experience anything like why I'm right now, glad things work out for you, because they have for me. So I'm sorry for ranting to you guys. This is a video that would never come out because we got together, but we separated. It was her decision, but it was for her. It's her mental health, and she matters so much. So I'm sad, but I'm glad that things happened. I'm I don't know. I'm just gonna chill now. Bye guys, thank you for being here, and I love you since I can't love for anymore.